Hi, I'm out here in New York Harbor with the Seagulls, the tourists, and Statue of Liberty, redone courtesy of Lee Iacocca and lots of donations. This is the first time I've been back out here since they redid it about 4 years ago. But the main reason we're out here in New York Harbor on a very, very cloudy, hazy day in late September is to visit Ellis Island, which just opened 5 days ago. It was opened by Vice President Dan Quayle. He's performing his duties as Vice President very well these days. And we're going to look at the Wall of Honor of immigrants. I became an American citizen the easy way. I was born here. But my grandfather, a man I'm named after, I never met, had the foresight to get out of Russia so we could all be here today. And we're going to go see his name on the wall with other people who come across the ocean to America. And you get a shot of New York City over there. The cameraman wants to turn.
I will.
And that's it. Have a little movie here, and if it gets boring, hit fast forward. Well, we made it up partway. We're on the pedestal of the statue. From here up is the actual statue. We decided not to bother with it, tourist stuff. Real New Yorkers stay on this level. Over there, straight ahead, where cameraman can get it, I'm paying him overtime today, is Governor's Island. It's a Coast Guard station. You can't go there unless you're Coast Guard. In November 1988, Ronald Reagan invited soon-to-be President George Bush and Mikhail Gorbachev there for lunch. I don't know what they had. Over here is Manhattan Island. I guess anyone's allowed there. You can kind of make out the skyline. You've seen it before. Next, cameraman should move the camera when I say next. He's taking his time. It's Ellis Island, our next destination, as long as the boats are running. And you can continue to swing. He's done it pretty good so far.
I'm still getting shot.
That means swing to your left, cameraman. Maybe a bit of the pedestal in there. Is New Jersey. And that is what they call, get over the flags.
Oh. I'm not going to see it.
It's out there. There's a lot of flags. It's called Liberty State Park. It's in New Jersey. We're very much closer to New Jersey than to New York. And Some more presidential information in addition to Dan Quayle being on Ellis Island and Gorbachev and Bush being on Governor's Island. Ronald Reagan opened his 1984 campaign for president on Labor Day in Liberty State Park with a lot of flags blowing and the Statue of Liberty, which is right above us. You probably can't see it anyways, in the background. And let's continue. These are some of the new water fountains that Lee Iacocca had installed with the hundreds of millions of dollars that he raised. What Lee also did was pull this thing off the top of the statue. This is the original torch that was on the statue from 1886 until 1986. If you notice the flame, it used to be solid copper, which is now turned green. About 10 years after it was installed, someone had an idea to cut holes in the copper, put in little glass windows, and put an electric light inside the torch, so at night it would give the appearance of being a real torch. It didn't work so well. What it did do was weaken the structure of the flame by removing all that metal. And so when they decided to fix the thing up in 1986, they said, we'll replace this whole unit with a brand new solid one and paint it with gold leaf. So I guess they stuck it in here. We've arrived on Ellis Island. Not quite like the immigrants, we came by ferry as opposed to ship. Behind me, some of the buildings that they haven't dealt with yet. I don't know, they were dormitories or office buildings. I think there were 17 buildings on this island. As you look down, this little berth at the end of it looks like the original ferry terminal that every day thousands of people would arrive on ships from Europe and then later depart on ferries to Manhattan if they were successful. Over this way, where we're headed now, is the restored part. Come on. Well, we made it onto Ellis Island. This is the list of names of immigrants. I think there's 200,000 names on here, and this brass panel goes all the way around the perimeter of the island. Right now we're at the beginning at the A's. I'm going to walk down to the right spot in the B's, and then the cameraman will follow me down there. Well, there's the name we came out here to find. My grandfather, Horace Becker. Right between Mary Becker and Max and Reed Foreman Becker. Panel 29. I don't know, I guess there's a couple hundred men. And actually one of the better places, I would think. It's right across from Manhattan.
Where is it?
You get a nice view.
Where is it?
Can you get it right there? Did you get it? Yep.
I see it. See how many records there are. A lot of records.
There's more than a whole column of Beckers. They start in the column beforehand with Abraham and go to someone named Zlota. I don't know either one of those people. Well, let's look at the rest of the island. This is the first time I've been here since it closed down in 1954 and I didn't open up until 1963. Helicopter flying above, making waves on the water. We already got the shot of Manhattan. Over here is the back of Ellis Island. They're still working on it. It's like a dust bowl. much nicer from front. Let's go around the side. I almost forgot something. Since I was here at the A's and the B's, I might as well see what type of Aronsons we have out here. No one I know. First one is Aaron Aronson. It spells Aaron with 2 A's. And it only goes to, I don't know what, the Nathan Aronson family.
Let's see.
Here's an interesting fact. There are more than twice as many Beckers. There are Aronsons on here. I don't know what that means.
Where are the...
Get it in here?
Okay.
I don't recognize any of the names, but...
Right?
We're inside now using the computer, and we found the name Morris Becker, country of origin Russia, and this is his panel number, panel 29. Now let's press this button to get on the thing.
I got that.
Invalid selection. What are you supposed to press here? This? Enter again. You see? Enter. Oh, I see. Okay, this is what we do. We press the letter H. This is gonna Jeffrey and Shari Aronson, New York, New York.
That's good.
Just stay in here. I figured out how to use the computer finally, and the cameraman figured out how to use the camera. I looked up Jeffrey and Shari's name and found out that these are the 2 people who they honored. Morris Becker, escaped from Russia, and Shari's ancestor, Beatrice Kagan Poland, who also was lucky enough to get out of Russia. All right. I don't know, 2 o'clock? Whatever. All right. Oh, excuse me. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. We're here in what they call the Great Hall. And it looks like a pretty good hall to me, actually. I don't know if it'd be great. There's all these fancy tiles all over the ceiling. I guess somebody put those in by hand. And these are some chandeliers. When this thing was operating, this used to be filled with people. 5,000 a day would come through here. Now there's just some tourists. They can get back into America pretty easy. Just hop on the ferry. Just came out of a movie that it was okay, narrated by Gene Hackman. It had old shots of the immigrants and said what a experience it was for people to come through here. I don't know if my grandfather came through Ellis Island or came into another city, Boston or Philadelphia. I mean, it probably was Ellis Island, since most people did come through here at that point. And around the walls, the periphery of this great hall, behind me, the other end, downstairs on the sides, are different exhibits tracing where the immigrants came from, their home countries, when they came, where they settled in the United States, what it was like coming through here. I think they even got an exhibit of lost baggage. So people who left their bags on here 100 years ago. And oh, somebody's picking up the phone that I was using. Bad connection. And it's interesting. I mean, I'm sure somebody who came through here to come back and see it 50, 30, 60 years later would really feel something. But it's a big room. This is one of the exhibit halls. We're down on the first floor of 3. And this one shows where people came from during peak years, those who came from Central Europe, or those who came from the Americas or from Asia. If you can't come this way, you'll see this flag turn into pictures of faces of all different types of people. Must have really impressed Dan Quayle when he was here. They're closing. We're about to be kicked out of here. These guys are armed. Got to be careful. This is a globe. I guess it shows the routes of travel. Everyone coming to New York. I don't know. I didn't examine it too closely. Over here is one that got a trip. Compares men to women coming at any one time. The green are men and the orange are women. I don't know how they pick the colors. In the early years, many more men would come than women, and then it evened out, and then more women started coming. I guess it works out in the end. There's another exhibit over there, but it's too far away. We'll get it next time. We're being evicted. Funny thing is, most people used to be really happy to leave Ellis Island, and now we're being forced out. Here are the lost bags. I don't know if Eastern Airlines is handling these bags also, but they look like they're in pretty good shape. And we're going to see the front from the inside, leaving. These doors look new. I don't think they've been here for 100 years. It's locked. Last one's out. There's our boat waiting for us to go back.
Gotta find Sherry's name. Gotta find the peas.
I'm still here. We have more tape. This is the building. It's all fixed up, cleaned off. You got these American Eagle things on there. Fancy tower. They put a modern entrance on here. I don't know why. There's one more thing I want to check out, see if we have time. The rangers will let us go over there. So we're going to go over the wall and check out one more thing. Back at the wall. We're in the, where are we? We're at the S's. Panel 400, there's about 450 panels. Before we were all the way up over there. You can't even see it, there's a helicopter here. Wait a minute. We were over there. I want to go to panel 331 to check something. It's Fox! That's a statue right across the way. And this is the other name that I wanted to find here. Beatrice Kagan Poland, I think that's the pronunciation. Which was the other name that Jeffrey and Sherry had put on the wall. I don't know if it's as good a spot as Becker, but what can you do? There's the boat back to New York. We got some time. Haven't really met anyone out here. Another view of the fixed up park. So, only saw one of the movies. It was the second movie. I don't know what it was about. And saw most of the exhibits. It was a pretty interesting place. It's kind of different than the Statue of Liberty. It's gives you a different feeling. And I don't know. How much tape do we got left?
Lots.
Go. Well, we got plenty of tape left. I convinced the captain that it was time to leave. Saying goodbye to Ellis Island. As 17 million other new Americans to be have done over the past, I don't know, long period of time. We're on a boat. A lot of good people. I don't know any of them, but I'm sure they're good people. We're headed back to Manhattan. It's over that way. So I guess we're gonna hook a left up here. Make sure we can get back to the island. And this pretty much wraps up this little movie, this little reintroduction, as you would have it, to Ellis Island, including a visit to Lee Iacocca's restored Statue of Liberty, and a little nautical excursion here. So I think that what we have created here is an historical record, is a keepsake, an heirloom for the ages, or until somebody makes a better video. So I think we're going to close it up here. These are hints to my cameraman to get ready to do a fade out. And did I say the date? The date is the 13th. Can we get that on screen, please? On screen with the date, the 13th. Okay. Next week is New Year. I want to wish Happy New Year to everyone. To my grandmother, Buffy, mom, dad, the cat. I don't know if our ancestors came through Ellis Island. They may have come another way. And that's it. I'll see people later. Bye-bye.
Hi, Scooby. I haven't forgotten about you. And I know this is a special week for you, turning the big 3-0. We haven't spoken in a while. That doesn't mean that I haven't been thinking about you, and I know that Monster has been thinking a lot about you too. And in honor of your birthday, I thought that I would sing you this special song written especially for you. Happy birthday to you. That didn't sound too rude. Let's try that again. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Indigo. Happy birthday to you. Got it right on the second time around. Anyway, no big news up in this area. Getting slowly prepared for June. Not really worrying about it because I'm letting Monster's mother take care of everything. We're gonna get married. Pretty small wedding. I guess maybe 90 people, which for me is a small wedding. In this Italian catering hall up in Westchester, and we'll see. I got to get someone to videotape it now. I'm trying to think of some news to tell you here. You remember Jim in the Coast Guard? I don't know if I told you this, that he met someone, they were dating, they had a little accident, and the accident was born a couple of weeks ago, so they got married, and now Jim is a father. And he's still in the Coast Guard. He's an ensign now. Monster's doing fine. We're both doing the same jobs. NBC is, it's work. It's I'll probably stay there for a while, at least in the photo department, till maybe next spring, and then if there's no mobility in the department, I'll probably start looking around. Of course, the standard questions for you: how you doing? What's going on? How's work? What about school? Are you ever gonna move out of Washington? Are you ever gonna come visit me in New York? You have an open invitation, as always, to come to New York. I'm close to proceeding with some sort of legal battle to get my apartment in my own name, whether that entails settling out of court with the landlord, or going to court, or trying to strike some sort of deal. I have some legal rights to the apartment, but it's not a clear-cut case, so we're hoping that I can strike some sort of a deal with the landlord. This is, of course, the autograph guitar. This, can you see that? I had to look in the monitor to see where I'm looking at. That's James Taylor, although it's very hard to tell because he really didn't want to sign the autograph. There was a big mob of people and I was the first person in line, and he was not too keen on stopping to sign an autograph, so it's kind of scribbled. There's lots of other people on here, and there's Phil Collins and Dion and Bob Dylan and Billy Joel and David Crosby. I got Neil Young somewhere. Chuck Berry, just kind of the pen. I wait for hours to get Chuck Berry and the pen dies on me, so it didn't come out. I got Art Garfunkel down here. The pen died on that one, so now I'm prepared. Anyway, give me a call when you get this tape. I also have something very special for you. I've been going through the archives at NBC, and they have photographs, of course, from everybody going back to the 1920s. And all these negatives are being sent to a stock photo agency, so we're losing. They still belong to NBC, but we're not going to house them in the photo department now. So I went through all these negatives and looked up on the computer, because it's all computerized now, all sorts of musicians and comedians. Those are the two groups that I was interested in. And if I found someone interesting, like Elvis or something, I would find the negatives and print up 16 by 20s, which are, big prints. And I have maybe 40 or 50 of these prints of one-of-a-kind prints that have never been published for the most part. I have some wonderful old stuff of Groucho Marx and Elvis and Jack Benny and wonderful stuff. And I got some James Taylor and Paul Simon from the 1970s, and old Woody Allen, and old Rolling Stones, stuff that's never been in print before. So one of them I will send to you as soon as I can figure out a way of sending it without damaging it. Anyway, that's it. I just wanted to wish you the happy birthday song, and let you know that I'm still alive, and hope you are too. And say hello to everyone from Sharon and your sister and your parents, and who else? And so, are you dating someone or what? Come on, let's talk dirt here. You want to hear a little piece of music I wrote? I haven't played this in a while, and we'll just close out the tape with this. I really haven't played this in a while. I could play the old standard. hold on. I wasn't planning on doing this, but since I know that James Taylor is a fave of yours and certainly got me into him, I'm not sure if I remember all the words. But you have to promise not to show this to anybody. Just yesterday morning, they let me know you were gone. Suzanne, the plans you made put an end to you. I walked out this morning and I wrote down this song. I just can't remember who to send it to. Oh, I seen fire and I seen rain. I seen sunny days that I thought would never end. I seen lonely times when I could not find a friend. But I always thought that I'd see you again. Won't you look down upon me, Jesus? Gotta help me make a stand. Just got to see me through another day. My body's aching, aching, and my time is at hand. And I won't make it any other way. Oh, I seen fire and I seen rain. I seen sunny days that I thought would never end. I seen lonely times when I could not find a friend. But I always thought that I'd see you again. I've been walking my mind to an easy time. My back turned towards the sun. Lord knows when that's not right. Turn your head around. Is that how it goes? Well, there's hours of time on the telephone line to talk about things to come. Sweet dreams and flying machines and pieces on the ground. Oh, I seen fire, I seen rain. I seen sunny days that I thought would never end. I seen lonely times when I could not find a friend. But I always thought that I'd see you one more time again. That's it. Happy 30th birthday, and you can call me. Bye. Hello, Stacy. It's me. I have received your phone calls. Thank you very much. You have been in my thoughts and prayers. I'm sorry that I haven't gotten back to you, but I'm a duty. What can you say? That doesn't mean that I've forgotten about you, and that because I am Jewish, I do have a guilty conscience, and I am returning your message, but not via phone call. I thought you might enjoy getting a little videotape. I hope you have access to a VCR to enjoy this wonderful videotape. Today is the middle of October, something like that. And I thought that I would send you this videotape just to let you know that I'm still alive, and say Happy New Year to you. And the reason I'm holding the guitar is that I just made a tape for another friend of mine, Linda. I don't know if you remember Linda, my old girlfriend from Virginia, who's turning 30 this coming week. And I've been neglecting her too, so I thought I'd send her a videotape, and I sang Happy Birthday on the guitar, but on the same tape now that I'm recording your greeting. So, how's everything? How's Boston? How's work? Blah, 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 blah. You can answer all those questions when you call me on the phone and say, wow, I love your tape. Great, man. Monster went out to go get, she went to go deposit some checks and to pick up some dinner for me. So that's why she's not in the tape, and I guess I'm a little bit more relaxed. Things at work have been going. Guess you can't talk and play guitar at the same time unless I'm singing. This is the autographed guitar. I don't know if I've told you about this, but I mean, I got everybody: Billy Joel and Bob Dylan and Pete Townsend and Eric Clapton and James Taylor, Bonnie Raitt, Suzanne Vega, Michelle Schacht. Uh-oh, I hear the elevator. Could it be? Here comes Monster. Here comes my dinner. Nope, it's next door. So how are things going with you? I guess we already covered that. Work is so-so. It's the same old stuff in the darkroom all day. There's not a whole lot of mobility in the department, so I don't know how long I'll stay. I think next spring, unless a position opens up in the department, which seems very unlikely, I'll probably start looking for work elsewhere, although I would very much like to stay at NBC. And I really don't plan on leaving NBC. I would like to get a job in another department there, but comes the time when you gotta move on. Next June, Monster and I are deciding to tie the knot, and that's not going to be a great big affair. I don't know exactly how many people I'm going to be allowed to invite, so just a little forewarning. I don't know, I may only have like 2 friends who are coming, and I mean, I may only be allowed 2 friends, so I don't even know what's going on. Although, if I can invite enough people, you'll certainly be on the list. Of course, whether you're invited or not, you're still expected to give me a pretty expensive present. And I won't say anything more about that. What else can I say? Call me when you're coming to New York. Unfortunately, I don't get up to Boston hardly ever, and if I am in that direction, I'm more up in Cape Cod, and that's kind of a once-a-year thing because it's such a long trip from New York. And I guess we would possibly take a road trip up there, but your having cats kind of prevents Monster and I from going up together. And my allergies are bad enough, but with her, forget it. It's a real production to deal with a cat. I guess that's about it to keep this within the 5-minute tape I'm about to send you. So thank you very much again for calling for New Year's. Best wishes to you and yours. And give me a ring. You don't have to call me here at Debbie's at the 595 number. You can call me at 66 Moose, because I've been spending a lot more time up there. All right. So later, dudes.
Say hello. Hello. Who are you?
Talk into the microphone.
Talk into the
You have a
microphone.
name?
Can I?
Sure.
Doesn't. And this is
What's your name?
Matthew.
And what's your name?
Thank
What's your
you.
occupation?
Thank you. What's your occupation?
What do you
What's
do
that?
for a
Where do
living?
you go to school?
Student.
Riverdale Country School.
Where do you go to school?
3-day purple room. Yes. Purple room.
You want to say happy birthday to Armand? Uncle Armand?
Happy birthday. Yeah, they'd spit on it.
Say happy birthday.
Wait a minute. Are we going to be separate?
Okay. This is Aunt Joy and Uncle Victor. This is Armand's brother, Victor Havis.
You talking about Uncle Armand?
Yes, and we just want to ask you to say a little something and maybe say what it was like to grow up with Armand. Okay, well.
Armand always hit me.
brother.
He always hit me. He knocked me all over the place. I object.
You didn't grow up with Armand? Okay, to be his brother. Somewhat. Where did you grow up?
I grew up in New York City.
Talking to the mic, man.
I grew up in New York City
And where did he grow up?
on the streets.
And
He was 9 when he first came.
where did you come from?
I moved to Brooklyn.
Uh-huh.
Liar.
Where did you grow up?
And then I
where
came
were you
here.
born?
I was born in Mesopotamia.
Okay, Andrew, where was
He was born. He was born, yes.
I was born in this world. I'm not of this world.
That's true.
We know
He was born in Romania.
Uh-huh. And and then came to
He came here when he was almost 9 years old. In fact, 60 years to the day today.
Wow.
And I found her here.
Yeah.
She was just born.
But the doctor didn't tell you I was born.
How many years apart are you and Daddy?
Oh, he's about 3 3/4 years older than me.
Hit you.
He's much older than me, and he always hit me.
Poor thing. You poor thing. Yes.
How many years apart?
3 3/4.
3 3/4. But he's younger.
Oh, that's what you say.
Okay. Well, now we move on.
Okay, next victim. Next victim.
Say happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Almond.
We are here on November 3rd on a Saturday afternoon to celebrate Armand Havis's 65th birthday. And he is a very special daddy to me. And we're going to go around and meet some of his relatives and see what they have to say about him. This is a microphone. A microphone. Oh, how wonderful. You want to ask us something? Yes.
Not me. You can ask Elizabeth.
This is Armand's Havis's wife. And who? And
There's not very much light in here.
Good.
this is my mommy.
We can. There's a light there.
Is that better? And you want to say happy birthday?
Happy birthday, sweetie puss, chicken feather head, tight toes. I'm your wife. I'm your wife, honey. Hi. Hi on your special birthday. I'm eating again. Would you like to talk to Cousin Elizabeth and Cousin Susie?
Yes.
Sister-in-law Susie?
Yes.
Okay. Excuse me. Say hello to Cousin Armand.
Why don't you tell about how he kept the boys away from you?
I don't remember that. Happy birthday, Armand. So glad to be here. It's been a long time. Hope it won't be as long next time. Wishing you the best of everything, and you have a beautiful family. And here's Susie.
You're a happy birthday to my brother, who hates me to call him brother-in-law, who I've known since I was 6, which is a very long time, believe me, who yelled at me because I wore too much makeup. Elizabeth also, because we wore too, and we didn't wash our faces, and we had to sit up straight, and then thank God he had 2 children who he can then yell at, and he forgot about us a little bit. But we love you very much, the whole family does, and we wish you a very happy, healthy birthday.
And here's
Here's Lainey.
my turn. Why is this all happening in my kitchen?
He never yelled at me. He never yelled at me. I don't know why. Maybe. But he carried me on his shoulders, and I was very young. And teddy bears. Yeah, he did. Yours was bigger than mine. Yes, it was. I'll never forget it. Yeah, she got the big one, and I got the little one. No, because I was younger.
Trying to make points with my father.
No, I was younger. It made sense. I would do that with my children too, but now I realize that I won't because I didn't like it so much. Right. See, the one who gets the younger one remembers. But anyway, no, but it was wonderful because I loved that teddy bear. It was a panda. See? I mean, how old could I have been?
About 3.
And I remember the panda.
That's right. And
So it was very special. It was very special. But he's
Thing you ever did?
No. Armin has been a part of my life my whole life. And a very constant part, and a part that I will. Matthew decorated the room for Uncle Armin's party.
She stoops to conquer.
But no, Armin has been a very consistent part of my life. He is who he is and has always been who he is. No, you know, you can always count on Armin being who Armin is, which is a very nice person. He's a nice person with his own set of values and his own, clearly the quirks, but the quirks have stayed consistent, you know, and that's sort of nice too, to be able to count on somebody's mishigas.
always.
But he's a nice person. You're a very nice person, Armin, and I'm very happy to be able to wish you a very happy birthday. Thank you. This head wanted.
That's you.
Don't worry, Grandma.
Oscar, what do you think? Talk with him.
What you doing, David? What's in there?
Daddy.
Oh, wow, look at this.
This is called the...
It's called a turtle party.
Look
It's
at
a
all these
turtle party.
balloons.
You gotta be an
Dada,
Indian.
buddy. We have to be... Yeah!
What does the aerial do on top?
Wait.
Debbie had, Matthew. We all get together and sing happy birthday to Uncle Armin.
Okay.
Not me. Not me.
Well, then you
Well,
can...
we
Oh,
lo-
be careful.
We just lost the tenor.
Oh, well.
We just lost the bass.
You want to sing happy birthday?
Yeah, how about coming over here and we sing happy birthday to Uncle Armin? Come on over here, sit down over here.
I think you knocked something out. Talking to it.
Hello?
Okay.
Let's sing. Ready?
Come on, stay near Daddy. We sing happy birthday.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday
Come on.
to you.
We need somebody to help us.
Happy birthday to you,
Happy birthday,
dear
Uncle.
Armin.
Happy
Birthday to you.
Hooray!
A birthday room for you.
No, it's a turtle
Party
party.
room. A turtle party room. Here it
We were
comes.
just singing happy birthday to Uncle Armin.
Happy birthday to you.
Oh, the decorations came.
Yeah, they came.
Yeah, this is the...
It's a turtle party. For
Oh,
Uncle
it's a
Armin's
regular
party.
Thank you, Matthew.
He did that for you, and he kept saying, "Mom, tell Uncle Armin." Right, darling?
Just for that, you can have a Ninja
Monster, use the
Turtle
microphone and say something.
Do you want anything?
Maybe not.
Say
Hello.
something.
Happy birthday.
Yes,
Do
absolutely.
you like your party?
I love my party and all my family.
Isn't that nice? You love me?
Yeah.
Okay.
The most?
We're ready.
Fran.
I don't know whether. Am I started?
You started. Anytime.
Well, here we are at Armin's birthday party, number. But don't tell any. Oh, you don't. Oh. All right. In this basket over here, we have a few croissants left and bagels cut in half. It was very good. I bought the bagels and the croissants. Here we have a little bit of whitefish, half eaten. Patsy says hopefully they'll pig out a little bit more and eat a little bit more. However, as far as the Nova goes, if nobody eats the Nova, that's okay, because I know Jack will take it home. Okay, over here we have a little bit of Sable. Sable went very quickly. Obviously, people like the Sable. I did too. I had a piece of that. And over here in this corner, around 3 o'clock, nope, that's 6 o'clock, we have tuna fish, a fruit bowl.
That's not tuna fish, that's whitefish.
That's tuna fish.
Really?
Taste it again. Here, throw this out, Deb. We got tuna fish. We have some onions, which is good. I hope that if one person ate an onion, everybody ate an onion, because we would have a little bit of problem with onion breath, but I won't worry about that. I didn't have onions. Over here in this corner, we have cucumber salad. All right. And the most delicious pasta salad that Mommy made. It must be very fattening. But we're not on a diet today. I'm not sure what that is. It's some sort of fish. Egg salad over here, which was Eddie's favorite, cousin Eddie, and herring, which is very, very high in cholesterol. But anyway, so ends the meal. Now we will have Daddy's favorite, palatcinta, and cake, and so that's it.
Present.
Oh.
Now I know exactly what everybody thinks.
I think you're gonna have better. Patsy, I think you're gonna have better time.
That goes out like you
No, that doesn't go with that.
Liberian rising.
Lowering,
That doesn't-
rising.
This is from Vic and Joy.
No, I don't know any Hungarian.
You got it in you, kid.
The 30th century.
Okay, you can bring it back.
He's over
Lucky.
here filming.
I love Macy's presents.
No, these are Mason pastas.
Oh.
We agreed not to give each other presents.
That's what we did.
My brother always agreed also with me until I
I
gave
didn't hear this agreement.
Meaning the whole 21st century.
Oh, okay. That's true.
Wow.
Oh, well, yeah.
But you have to open the
Oh.
That's what you sell. Now you sell these.
But you have to open the
How did you know?
How did you know?
Thank
How
you.
did
Brother! What do you think of brother?
Pierre Cardin scarf. When you wish upon a star, dreams always also come true. For those who benefit from this gift, that's honoring your Take it away. Because of me.
Thank you. You picked it?
I gave you a choice.
What was wrong with Mendelovich? Tell me. What was wrong with
If you know my name, why did you send me an invitation of Stifel?
I want to ask you a question.
I said, you want to be named Mickey Mantle?
So I'm here on behalf of Lulu.
I can't believe it. What did
Talk
I
to
say?
Steve. You can help that out.
You know why?
Did
You know why?
Just
Happy
drop.
Steve Eve.
Thank you very much.
What, we got a book with it?
Thank you very much. Yes.
Really?
It's the owner's manual.
You come with a book?
What is the glove?
Yeah, I know.
Instruction book for an 8-year-old.
Thank you. Give me an 8-year-old. That's the Marx Brothers line. I can't make heads or tail out of it.
Figure it out, Dad.
Huh?
I got my
Steve will put in all the
presents from
information.
my children already.
Where are they? I want to compare.
What about your children?
Where are they?
Armin was taken
Armin
to
got
a
now
football game by his children.
So fruit store? So what?
New York Giant football game.
What, tickets to the Giant game?
Yeah, I was taken. My
Washington?
children.
No, you weren't. You were taken by Stevens.
Did you see the game that they just barely won? Is that the game you saw?
Yeah, that one.
All of them have been
That they
barely
came
won.
from behind? The one that they
Just
were
said he
10
was
points down? Wow, what a game it was.
Which game was that? St. Louis with the Tennessee.
Cardinals.
Cardinals. That was the game of the year. Some comeback. That's when Sims got hurt, right?
But they left already, Larry. Most people leave 4 minutes before, you know, to beat the match.
I showed
This one is from Susie, Helene, Robert, Zorlin, Mark, Matthew,
Is that a
David,
nice,
Richard, and Brandy.
you guys,
Who's Annabelle?
doesn't like Annabelle so much. He
He
doesn't like
I don't feel like giving them a present. Eddie, now he hasn't got an excuse to not be where he's supposed to be, right?
Boy, so many people with such a little brain.
That's a computer diary or something.
This is a battery. Charger.
Charger, oh, that's great.
That's great.
That's
great.
No, no, that's for present. It is, it's great. It's the whole, yeah.
And the battery.
Even ask Steve.
And the battery.
Batteries.
Another battery, a bunch of batteries. Thank
Bunch
you.
of batteries.
Keep on going.
You got one of those toys, huh?
Isn't that
What is
cute?
that?
That's a game.
Television.
That's a game.
Color
It's a portable
Wow,
television.
that's a beautiful.
It only works in the park.
We're lucky we didn't buy it.
And on my balcony.
This is a
On
portable
my
television.
balcony.
And now you don't
I
have to
always
sit
wanted this.
with that
I always
cigarette
wanted
in
it.
there.
You see?
what's that, a television?
Open
Portable
it, let's see
television.
it.
We're gonna buy one of these.
Color yet. Color and make it work.
Norman is watching sports on television.
This is the most expensive gift I ever got.
Again, thank you. Thank you.
Armin trusts him as long as Armin is between him and the door.
That's it.
Read it out loud.
Oh.
Read it out.
There are many who believe that their fathers are the best in the world.
And many that don't.
But I'm
Happy, how come the light is not flashing?
To you. Happy birthday, dear Armin. Happy birthday to you. Yeah.
One more time, just in case this time didn't come.
Okay, take two. Take two.
No, no, that's you. You don't take the first
Oh,
one.
you
I'll
take.
only one.
Oh,
Bob,
take two,
make
take
a
three.
wish. We got another party to come.
Wait, everybody. Just a minute. We have another.
Oh my God.
We have another surprise. Birthday to you. Wow. Birthday, Linda Joy. Happy birthday, dear Victor. Happy birthday to you. Yeah.
Okay, take it.
I guess you did. I guess you.
You forgot about Bobby.
Yes, I guess you didn't know it was my birthday today.
Tomorrow. Time out. Happy birthday to
Come on, Dan, blow it out. Come here.
You don't want to blow? You don't want to blow the candle? Come on, let's blow the candle.
No? Okay, ready?
Ready?
Where's Joy? Get
Ready?
Joy.
Get set.
Go.
Oh!
Wait, we can't see.
Watch, we can't see. We can't, no, no.
Come over here.
Go under the table. There.
Okay.
Ready?
Not all yours.
Not all yours.
Not all yours.
Any words about yourself?
I thank you all, my family.
Thank you. Bye bye.
That Mary Wilson.
Which one? Mary Rose.
Yeah, she's like that too.
No, Mary Rose was with the Shirelles. Right? You see a refugee? Am I the only smart refugee you know?
Oh, you think movies are meeting
Ah, you
for
see that?
What is this?
I got it. Who made the
Those are nuts.
That's for the Shirelles. Al Mary Rose.
What does that say?
This is You're the Greatest.
All right. Anything else you want to say?
You're the greatest, Dad.
it turns on.
Just every.
This
This
together.
was just an image.
Together, so it would have been Nancy and
You add.
From the beer?
I could cut it in half.
Lark.
Back. We come back when
Great movie.
I know, but this is my favorite thing.
That's great.
This year.
Add one.
Off season before the.
Now,
That's gonna stop.
Yeah.
Little bottle to your left.
Probably after.
You
Show
want gravy?
It's
National 8 Transmission.
That.
That's not Western Beach.
Really?
Yeah, but it's not.
Indianapolis?
Which comes from
Pig.
the time I was on
I'd
here.
love to gravity.
Teach CPR. Not as good as my sister. Ross Simon.
description.
Signal, that was the one.
There are people who go for
That's lovely.
every family of
The show to have it.
I thought in one. Is that what you were saying?
I still have to. I mean,
Yeah, they say, are you Greek?
this juncture, take work.
Englishman? Not 20.
Dinky.
The price
The black
of
ants are
the sea.
Okay. Troops in.
What crust? What
Trying to
about
bring
cheese?
troops
They
back.
have
World will not.
Yeah.
a lot of
I just to
people.
tell you something.
Yeah.
Wait,
That's what I
things
did.
America.
But they do have.
Take that premise.
Don't have
Right,
it.
like, they
Well,
run
Sabah,
between
coal
Lisa
reserves, they have
Appleton.
to.
You haven't,
What?
I thought his.
I don't know what's sweet.
That was my name on the invitation.
I don't understand how you can. How do you talk
Is that Penny coming
to
in?
somebody else on your?
Say hello.
Finding a drink?
Bite off that. Caitlin, be nice. Careful.
Oh, wait.
Take it out of your mouth.
Can you wave? Wave to the camera?
Take it out of your mouth, please. Caitlin. Does mommy need to take it
You're watching long
away?
enough, she'll fall.
Yeah, do something really interesting.
Well, maybe she'll do something. I can send it in. America's Funniest. 10,000.
That's what he's
Does
doing.
mommy need to take it away? Take it out of your mouth.
She has a cat,
Three or four kids and mounted or something.
Now, let's get this one.
Well, you should carry mom and her dad with her. Hi.
And he's always looking for something to send to video.
Where are you going?
Tired of being a little football? No, you like it that way.
Yeah.
I know, it doesn't look very comfortable.
But they all love it. I don't know what it is about it. My uncle used to carry my cousin around like this all the time.
Hollywood, here we come.
Yeah.
She's not gonna talk or smile. That's real.
You play airplane with her?
You roll down your leg.
I think that must feel good to their stomachs.
Yeah.
Yeah, hey.
Put me on the spot. Yeah. Yeah, smile. Look how cute you can be. No, no, that's not your best thing.
I think she's too hot.
What?
Yeah. You feel lost.
Because of socks. You can go socks.
New socks.
Whoa. There. How's that?
Ooh.
Better, huh?
Big change.
What's that thing? Yeah, what's that big black box? What's the big black box?
How well can they see?
You can see 5 or 6 feet and really focus in now.
What you doing, Caitlin? Huh?
pretty exciting. Oh, now what can we do?
Now she's mellowing out.
Anything to say? Anything to say? Not what I had in mind. No.
Amazing.
At least the slouch.
Yeah. It's my favorite position.
Slouching's her favorite hobby.
That's cute.
She likes that.
Yep.
Mommy said if you didn't clean your mouth, I'd take it away. I'm sorry.
That's the hat, you're right. That's the hat. Oh no.
Let me do it. Let me do it.
Want to give her the hat?
No.
She loves hats.
There's lots of hats.
Get it. I got it. Daddy, I got it.
Good girl.
Wow, that's gonna be a big one, Danielle. And you also want to get the ball when you're gonna have that come at you.
Oh, thank you.
There you
Good
go.
job. Good job. Stand back here, sir.
Step back here.
There you go.
So you don't hit Danielle too hard in the
Good
face.
girl. Good. Basketball.
Can you say Emily?
We gotta get her to say that again into the mic, because that's pretty funny.
Hey, Caitlin.
I knew she was going to.
Okay.
Hey, Caitlin. Caitlin, look here, please. Can you say Emily? You say it the hard way. Can you say it again, please? Emily.
That's Emily's.
Yeah.
I gotta switch.
Can you smile for the camera? Can you smile? Can you smile? Can you wave? Yeah. Hi. Can you wave? Very nice. Here. You can have the book if you want. Little Red Hen. You can have that. Hey, Caitlin, can you blow your nose? Can you blow your nose? Yeah. Hey, Caitlin, where are your teeth? Where are your teeth? Yeah. And where are your ears? And where's your eye? Yeah, you know everything. Hey, Caitlin, where's Uncle Jim's eyes? Where's Uncle Jim's eyes? Can you point to it? Where's Uncle Jim's eye? You can touch it. No. Where's Daddy's eyes? Caitlin, where's Daddy's eyes? Okay. You want that dog.
Yeah. It's the puppy's eyes.
What's a doggy say, Caitlin? Hi? Oh, I see a big dog.
Elizabeth. 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 You want to play with it? Good girl. Elizabeth. What? This. Get it, Elizabeth. It's over there. Where's Oscar? It's in there. Lily and the balloons. Where's Oscar? Oscar. Where's Big Bird? Yes, he's got a hat. That's the trash can cover. Who's this? Big Bird. Cookie Monster. Over.
What? 17 months?
Who are you gonna talk to?
Oh no, we mean audio, video too?
No audio.
Oh, no audio? Oh, good.
I thought there was a hoop in here somewhere.
Good for her. Excuse me, Caitlin. Wait, what's for you going?
What road do you think you'll take, Jim? I'm gonna do it. Go ahead. We'll take the regular one. Next time it comes down, I'll probably take the other one.
During the day, probably we've seen it.
When you come down next time, you come down 495, just look where it says route. It goes east and west.
Oh!
Daddy, I'm a mean ninja turtle.
Gets the guns and goes shoots the bad guys. She shoots the bad guys. There we go. Okay, wait, okay. Okay, Elizabeth Dad first, huh? You gonna march? March right out of there. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Elizabeth, you want me to trade
You
you?
watch Monster Science in the morning at the weekend. Boom. 1, 2.
Hear the barking dog?
You hear the dog? The dog's barking.
You see the camera?
Can you say please? It's a doggy. Want to hear it bark?
Yeah.
I know how to do it.
Evidence in school that you're going to be first grade this way. Because they're all not just little in first grade. So he'll take on today tomorrow. But the combination of more and week sometimes, sometimes they try, sometimes they get along. When it comes to Friday, you can tell.
It's not even running yet.
Dan wants your autograph.
Or camera?
No, I thought maybe you wanted to visit.
What's that for?
I know.
That's a good girl.
Hello, Dan.
Look at Dan.
I
Smile.
Baby Mickey's lost his ball. It's his favorite toy. He wants to
She
find
called her.
it.
Where's Tracy? She holds her head up a lot.
She does.
Yeah.
Very good
Her head
job.
was right up.
Baby Mickey.
Very good
crawls
job. Yes. Did you hear that noise?
Baby Mickey's secret.
Who turned the TV up?
And then she came flying in here.
Yeah, she does that at home too.
Oh, she does?
Oh, she does.
What a girl.
Naughty. What'd she do?
She turns the TV up and then runs away.
Maybe she gets scared. Did Daddy fix it?
And then you fix it.
Daddy fix it?
I guess it frightened her a little bit. She
That
came.
commercial where the child puts the
She came in here that. Well, she does. She puts tapes in, takes them out, finds the one she wants.
I've already been built for a long
Sometimes she
time.
pushes all the buttons and you turn the stereo on and it's in the glass door. But you pop the door open, you turn it on and the balance is all off with the bass and treble. The music is all goofed up.
She touches that?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, somebody did. I'm
I
assuming
didn't
it's
think
her.
she could get in there.
It was all scrambled.
Probably Mary.
You or you?
Yeah, maybe I did it. Somebody did.
Mary loved to play those buttons.
I know she gets into it.
I didn't think she could get in there.
No, she plays with Mary State.
Ah, you're done.
She does?
Well, they let her. She has
Oh,
her
they let
nursery
her?
rhymes tape.
Oh, I see.
Puts it in and plays it herself.
Oh, you got your baby bear? You gonna let him sit on the steps?
What's the matter?
Uh-oh, Caitlin. Get the baby bear and give it to Elizabeth. That's Elizabeth's right.
I'll give it back to you.
Go give it to
Good
Elizabeth.
teddy
Yeah.
Oh.
Give it up.
Give it to Elizabeth. Go ahead.
You want to reach out and
Give
take
it
it?
to Elizabeth.
What do you say?
Thank you.
Oh, come on, kid, smile.
There, big girl. We give you a kiss. Big girl.
Oh, you're a good girl.
Thank you. Oh, I put it back.
Oh, look.
Sarah.
Come over here.
Yeah, now Adam,
Maybe
you
we'll
look
look
a lot heavier
Thanks for
on there.
Yeah, I do too.
No, it's true because I am a lot heavier than I was before.
There's over more.
That's not what I meant.
No, let me see how heavy I look. Stand more this way.
Yeah, we don't want to see ourselves.
I don't see how I look. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's a chubby face, yeah.
Let's see if I can get this in focus.
That's it. Zoom right in on her.
Want me to get closer? That's
Don't,
as close
don't
as
break
I
out
get.
TV.
Do I look old?
Yes,
No, you-
Sonny, what, the answer to your question is yes.
I don't look that old when I see myself like.
It's the camera that,
Yeah.
you know. Okay, pan over here.
Okay, now I don't.
Lynn and I want to see ourselves. Keep going.
Go close up to somebody else. See how
That
they
might
look.
make
Do
my
Brenda.
finger in my hand.
Brenda, stop picking your
Brenda.
teeth.
Stop picking your nose.
My teeth. Look at the lines. I'm
Let
having
me put this
facelift.
thing on.
Where are you having it lifted to?
You can't be ducted anymore.
This being recorded. Now I need a facelift. Look at that. Look at the wrinkles on my face.
Ooh.
Brenda, you know
Wrinkles.
You notice?
No, Brenda, you don't look as bad as that.
Yes,
No,
I
you
do.
don't.
I
No,
need
you
a
don't.
facelift. And you know what it is? It's all the grief and the aggravation that I've had.
No, if you kept your mouth shut, you wouldn't look as bad.
Look. I need a fa-
Let me see me again. Let me see if
How
I
much
look.
does a facelift cost? And can it be covered?
cost
You
of
know, you
marriage.
can take a loan. People take a loan out because that's how expensive it is. Like
Mine, it's not covered under insurance facelifts.
No,
That's
it's not.
elective surgery.
And then it falls in 5 years. It falls down.
Ma, your eyes will be down
Don't
to
do
your
that.
nose.
It's not gonna be done by this
I
time.
need a
but
facelift.
For your
No,
next
you
marriage,
don't.
you'll get a facelift.
How nice you look.
Kay
Let me
doesn't
see.
need a facelift.
Let me see if you need
Come
a
on,
Let's see
I
if
wanna
Kay
see if you
needs
need
a facelift.
No way, look at she has no lines in her face.
No, you don't have too many lines.
Move along.
I need a.
Let me see if I need a facelift.
I want to look at
Oh,
my
for
line.
here.
Try and make a muscle in your face,
There
man.
it is. There's
See?
monster.
That's a nice
See?
young face.
My sister said I've had those since I was born.
What?
You carry your own baggage, you mean?
Which
Yeah.
line?
Which
Yeah,
one?
it's genetic, that's all.
No, you young beautiful girl, you have no lines. No lines. I just see myself.
Do you have
again.
to
I wanna
zoom
see
in
what-
so
how I
close?
look.
Go back to Sonia.
Go back to Sony. She's checking.
I
her
really
picture.
haven't put my lipstick on.
Wait a minute. You didn't get Lindsay.
That's okay.
Where am I?
The other way.
You have such a beautiful face. No lines.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
You could tell something that you and I have had a lot of aggravation.
Look at that over here. And I had my eyes done and I had lines.
How do you like Shirley MacLaine's face in
She looked
Photographs from the
gorgeous.
Edge when she
She
was in
looked-
bed in the hospital?
Oh, yeah, the scene where she made her up at the end.
Yeah, but I
That
like how
was
beautiful she looked when
That's
she
what she
wasn't.
really looks
I know.
like.
When she.
Yeah.
Did you see her on?
She's all
Barbara
makeup and
Walters
wigs
program?
and.
I don't have that many lines.
No.
You say you did. I have. My whole face is on.
I think the other side.
That's it. He froze you right there.
Alright, give me a profile.
You stopped the camera.
Want to see the
The
profile?
other way.
This is the before and after.
I got a big line over here.
See
No,
Adam.
that's not good. But not bad here, Brent.
So,
I need a facelift.
Yeah.
I need a shave. Harry shaved already. I got big zits in my neck.
Everybody looks at themselves like this.
Sinister. It's like a
I am
sinister.
a sinister looking guy.
You look like Alan Dershowitz.
Yeah, you
I should
do.
have his money.
Come to
Dirge.
Or
You
his
look like a
brains.
Dirge.
I do look like the Dersh.
You look just like Alan Dershowitz. Or like Ron Silver. Look just like Alan Dershowitz.
Show us
What
your
a,
Let me see
forehead.
me.
want to see my
What a
baldness?
shame. What a shame.
Look at
it's
Everyone
the-
takes up the whole TV.
Look at the forehead. Look at this forehead's going back to my neck at this point.
You know
It's
what? I don't know.
de-
I think
regressing
that you
and
look
regressing.
like. You don't look like my family. You don't look like.
I look
his
like the
family.
mailman.
The mailman.
No.
The
you
milkman.
look
The
like.
milkman.
I'll tell you who he looks
See the
like.
movie King Kong?
He looks like.
Sarah, beautiful.
Shayna
Zisa Bell.
Oh, Zisa Bell. Adam, you look just like Lena.
Yeah?
Yeah, you look like your
You didn't
father's
get Lindsay
mother.
on there yet, Dan.
Isn't that too bad what happened?
It's quite an accident.
Don't even say it to anybody. He's not. Beautiful, Lynn.
Look how beautiful.
Look at it. Anybody notice those nice earrings?
A little gift from Adam?
That's a nice
I must be
picture.
very mean the night
That's so
before.
nice. A beautiful picture.
That is a nice picture.
Who we miss?
It's amazing these gadgets, aren't they?
Alan, Daniel.
Oh.
Now you can get another
He doesn't want to
face.
break the camera.
Oh, for sure the camera's gonna break. You ready?
Black glasses.
I like your black
That's
glasses.
that plastic that you were talking about. Oh, you got so old.
No,
Give him a shot, look.
Look at that. Oh, ow.
Look how old Daddy got.
Fix yourself up a little bit.
Ted thought Dad looked very handsome on TV.
Yeah.
Put another face next to it.
Yeah, okay, let's try it.
Go back on the three Lee sisters over there.
Miranda and Sonia there because they're sad about you.
Three Lee sisters.
Three
How
Lee
three-
ugly.
Beastly and homely.
And get Sonia together, right? Get Sonia. No, get me off. No, get her on. Okay.
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 Sonia, you put on your best face
Got
for
the
that
two
one.
set, the two Schwesters.
The special.
Smile.
Oh, if I don't get a facelift,
Smile.
I look old.
Smile so you look like me.
So you look much younger than I do.
No.
How pathetic.
Right, Brenda.
Freezer, freezer.
You're right. I keep telling you you're
Freezer,
pathetic.
see, we look alike.
Daniel, freeze that.
I can't do both. No, I can only do one or the other.
Oh, I'm frozen there. I look like someone's wrong with me, like retarded. I think that picture. That.
What can I do? What can I do about these lines?
No, we can stretch your face. You
Come
know.
down to shop tomorrow.
We'll do it at the shop. We'll stretch your face.
Come
all
down,
the
we'll
way
fix
You
it
look
up.
better in real life than this.
Yeah,
Just
really,
like- It doesn't
really.
make skin look good.
Yeah, you look better
You
in
look
real
better in real life,
life.
you really do.
Why you have no zips?
Well, how come they look the same? But I look different.
This is just you.
Better try and make a muscle in your face.
Nah, that's not. Oh. Ah.
Okay, now let's see.
Oh, see, much better.
Oh, that's it. Pull it back. That's it. Walk around like that. If you walk around like that, hold it.
You got a headband. Like a famous person next to another famous
You know
person
what that
that
came
look
from?
alike.
I'll tell you.
I was voting.
No, came from a lot of aggravation.
Oh, there you got that frozen. Yep. Two frozen faces.
Fade out.
Fade out.
Yeah, but can you
Suck your stomach.
Last night was just wonderful.
Fat.
And Daniel will record it. Sarah,
how we all get complex.
Sarah, please. I want to see how your parents
No, Ma, it's a piece that needs a flutist. It's not even a piano piece.
I'll hum along.
That's all right. If you don't like it, we'll erase it.
Animal food.
Yeah, right. That's right. You heard what he said. Sarah, please
Come
play
on.
it.
No, I really
Not
don't
your
want
mother.
to.
Come on.
Come on,
It wasn't
doll.
right.
Come on.
Come on, doll.
It wasn't right what I did, but so forget it.
Forgive your mother.
This is not Yom Kippur. This is not Day of Atonement. This is not forgiving. I have until next year to forgive you, so I have to forgive you
Sarah,
yet.
before your mother's
Why don't we
face
get them as a
completely
baby
falls
present?
apart.
Sarah,
Ann and
don't
Jeremy.
you feel sorry for my face?
We can't say?
They would like to hear you.
Ann and Jeremy now.
Please,
Oh,
Sarah.
I don't know why they
I
to
forgot
play.
we
It's
can't
not a
say.
solo piece. It's a piece that needs other.
Making them an outfit.
Oh, you have that.
Instruments.
You do that.
We
My
got the
dog
little
has
scissors with
sleeves.
the door,
My dog
and I
has
have
sleeves.
toys.
I do that. I like that. I
Well,
like
yes,
Dum,
that's
dum,
what Granny Shane
dum,
said about you.
da-da-da-da-da-da,
That's just what she
dum,
said
dum.
about you. She said that, you know,
a child psychology.
she said music is meant to be heard, and no one has ever heard you play, so people don't even believe that.
Yeah, I don't
you-
believe it.
People don't believe
Take
that
my
you're
word
a
for
pianist because no one's ever heard you play. You're like
I'm not
a
gonna get- I'd like to, can I do the introducing? Introducing my sister, the famous classical pianist, Sarah Curtis.
Right. I see.
I'm not doing a house play. I want to bore everybody.
No, we're not.
I know, but I don't
Are you kidding Sarah? I'm dancing.
I
Think
was
about
at
it.
school. How about the Harvard marching song?
That's right. Have a roll out the
Sarah, you
bells.
played something else last night. You were playing all night long. Honey. You're such a liar. I'm still waiting. All right. Okay. You can play one more song.
All right, wait a second. Let me.
That's all I remember.
Okay, what else? One more. Just one more song. Just play something. Just play.
I have all my music at school. I don't.
I know we
really
must have
something.
something here we used to play for us. What was it? I know, what was that song? You just don't want to say.
Okay,
Maybe
here.
that was
Panning the
I love
room.
that song.
But Chuck, he's getting a good sound now. So you can say
Everyone thinks it's still home movies and they go like this.
Sarah, you played Yankee Doodle Dandy. We used to do this to Sarah when she was 5.
Monster,
That's okay,
say hello to your
but
mother.
she was 7 years old, and we used to cry because I used to force her to play the piano for all the relatives. And her and she would say, No, that was...
Well, it doesn't see, it was a village, Gorogetz. Gorogetz.
See, Jen, you ought to write these things down.
Gorogetz. They did end on the small village, but did they end? Gorogetz. You want to, I'll get you a nice big...
A map? A better map?
No,
Magnifying glass.
yes.
Tell me where it is. In the desk?
It's in...
On the desk? In the drawer?
I'll get it, because I don't know what that like, but here, you go ahead. It's a mic on my desk over here.
I think at some point we're going to have to switch.
It's all right.
Got it?
Yeah, I'll be able to make it.
Do you remember the name of the village?
The name, yes. In Russian, you pronounce the way you speak. It's not like English, like right is R-I-G-H. Russian sounds the way you spell it. And the name of the...
Should I feel this for you, Uncle Harold?
Gorogetz. G-O-R...
Okay, all set.
Gorodetes would be in Russian.
And it was, what was it near? Was it near Moscow, Leningrad? Or?
No,
it's far away.
It's
Sarna is a big, nice little city.
Sarna is the next.
Yeah.
Is it near Poland, Lithuania?
No,
it's right now it's in Poland, on the Poland.
Uncle Irving, have a seat.
No, I don't know. I think it was Russia now.
In Russia now? I don't know.
And just the two of you should sit close together. That way I can get both of you in there. Oh, that's beautiful.
All right.
If there's a shadow on Uncle Harold's
How did you
face in that
say you spelled it?
What's Sarna?
Gorodiets. Gorodiets wouldn't be there.
No, Gorodiets is a village. It's a big village, but it's a good, I think.
How did you spell it though?
I guess there is.
See if you can find Sarna.
How would you spell that?
That would be Sarnene.
Sarny?
That's good.
That's his profession, you know.
Oh, that's all, sure.
Daniel works at NBC
What was for NBC?
in the photography division.
Yes.
Oh, you worked in NBC? Yes, oh, it's very nice.
In New York City?
In Springfield?
No, in New York City.
In New York City.
The network.
Yeah.
Big time.
Is this on? You got this on?
Yeah, it's on.
Here is on.
You're married or single?
It's my fiance.
I see. So, yeah, so you live in
In June, next June.
Next June.
Because I was in New York too for a little while. I couldn't get a job in Springfield. I went to New York to get jobs. There we couldn't get it either.
Did you ever live in the city?
In New York?
So I've lost my spot again.
Where?
In Brooklyn.
Here's
Yeah, I forgot the
okay.
streets and I haven't been to.
See where my finger's pointing?
About 9 months there. Then
Right above
I
it?
came back home.
Yeah, Sarna, that's I think
Different
it
places.
is.
No,
Let's
yeah.
see.
I had a friend of mine.
Right here, right?
So he lives in
You wanna hold
Bronx.
this?
Yeah,
And then,
let's see.
we used to move around back and forth there.
Well, back then you could afford to.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Now
This
it's
is Moscow right
very
here.
Yes.
expensive.
Let's
So
see.
in New York, like
In Manhattan.
Manhattan, I see.
You know, Irving,
Nice city, very nice city.
the way they spell it here is ARRNAK, right?
Find it?
But I don't know if I understood you. That's
Sarah. Well, this is
Is it sounded there?
figure Sarna, but here it's Sarnaksk. It's a K at the end.
SARANSK.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, it's probably the spell sounded.
Near where? What's this here?
Well, this is Moscow right over
Oh,
here.
yeah, but right near my finger is what's the name over there? This one at the bottom. This here.
Looks like R-U-Z-A.
No, it's not ours. Oh, yes, it's ours.
Well, the town may be too small to be on there. What was the exact name of the town? But what was
That's for
the
him. 'Cause
Oh, I see.
Did he eat enough
Yeah.
lunch?
Yeah,
what was
I
the
see.
biggest town that it was
Give
near?
her some. Please give her some. She needs it too.
No, she's all right.
She just
we
ate.
have plenty of treat. If you, listen, I got the,
You can move way in.
Well, the best thing I would take you out to eat. We have in the
No, it's too
restaurant.
late. If we came earlier, we came,
Now, who come? Had you come some late?
The restaurant.
If,
well, first of all, we left
if
later.
you came early, I wouldn't get sick in first
I
place.
know, it's now we're in the pictures. Right there?
Well, maybe we shouldn't spend so much time trying to find it on the map instead of just talk about
Yeah.
where it was and.
It sounds like, it looks like this here, Sarnak.
Do you see the Brovitz there? Do you see the Brovitz?
No, Sarnak would be more important than the province. Because it's a railway center.
Yeah.
Here, Irving, take a look. You got your glasses on?
I'll be able to see it, not now.
Where are your glasses?
Oh, I didn't think about it.
I'm not gonna sit, I'm gonna sit out here. That's all right.
No, all right. I think my lessons are right over here.
That's why he had in this corner, he wouldn't go in over here for anything.
Yeah.
How to use the glasses? I want just for the breathing of it. I look at on the stock market actually.
No,
It's very
one
small.
keep them together.
I use my glasses.
And here's Gorky.
I'm not there.
Heard of
No.
Gorky?
Now you're just moving way out of the picture.
I heard of
Uncle
her.
Irving, you gotta go closer to Harold.
All right.
See your ring this here?
Let me see it.
I think this is Sana right here.
Let me see it. Let me see it.
See what my finger is.
Put him in there.
I see
It's
it.
gonna look funny when you look back and you can't see John.
Sound means sound, no?
See here's
Sound.
right here.
I see it. Sauna. This must be. Is it sauna? I see an S and a K on the bottom, isn't it? You see, so it's different. Probably they spell differently. Who knows that?
Well, Russian, they spell exactly the way the word sounds.
Yes, yeah.
There's no silent.
Well, why don't you get on with your...
Well, it's not.
What is the name of town?
Well, we were born in a village. There were Jets, it's a big village. But the Sani in Stepping was now, not too far from us. We used to go down to prisons. The people wanted to buy something nice. We used to go to the city. Sani, Stepping, the Brothers, where my mother was born.
John, give Uncle some tissue, because I...
Oh,
napkin, I mean.
No, just when you eat it, I don't have much. Eat it good. See, these guys got to eat in time all the time.
I know.
I get up in the morning and have a good big breakfast.
And you make it yourself.
Then I have a glass of tea daytime, and that's all that I eat my supper late at night.
No lunch?
No. I eat a big breakfast. My breakfast is cereal, couple eggs.
Okay, John, go ahead.
We were wondering what it was like when you were living over there, what you remember about it, what your parents did, what your aunts and uncles did.
Well, my father was a businessman. We had a windmill, a windmill. It was three miles from our home.
Yeah, but what I see, when the farmers bring to do their stuff, they don't pay any money. We just take so much from them,
It's like a barter. And they gave you something and you gave them...
Yes, and every month...
We did the work. We had a windmill and they did not pay us money. They took some of the flour.
Right.
From there.
Well, you would grind the flour.
That's right, yeah.
And they would give you some extra flour to keep.
Yeah, that's right.
And you would grind...
They said, we had a man used to want it, he used to click for the measurement, 1 or 2, I know he's put in.
And this was your father had this windmill?
That's right. And he had 2 other partners, 1 more partner. 3 partners. Because
Martin Linitsen, no.
Yeah, Martin Linitsen, no. I mean,
the windmill.
The windmill, yeah.
No, there's only 1 partner.
I'm telling you, there was a gentle guy, because that was his land.
Oh, well, he got paid for that. He ran the windmill. He got paid for it.
Well, he's the guy who burned up afterwards.
And he decided to send his children to America? He didn't come to America,
No.
your father and mother?
No, my father went himself to America. When he came here, then the war started up and he couldn't get back again. He only went here to spend a couple of years, make a few dollars and come back home.
And when was this?
That was in
1913.
Yeah. Now the war started and he couldn't do it.
You were all in the Ukraine and he was here?
That's
right. He was here. He came here in 1913 and the war broke out in 1917. So we couldn't ride each other, nothing. But after the war, when the Polish legions came in, so my sister Anna went to Warsaw, and she got connected somehow with my father. From there was mail to go to the United States. And then and then when the Polish legions came in, we sold the house. My mother probably gave it away. It was a nice home. We had a big home.
Yeah, it was
beautiful,
eight rooms.
Beautiful zal. A zal means a living room.
Yeah, well, it's.
And then we had a big room that you come in from the outside.
But he knew he wanted you to come to the United States. He didn't want to stay there.
My father didn't want to come back.
No,
so he didn't come back. He
No.
brought you. He had enough money. He sent you all money.
Because the mill was burned down,
Well, probably he borrowed money from his brother. You know, he has two brothers here.
No, he didn't borrow no money from them. He worked hard on 2 jobs. He worked very hard, and he helped himself.
Yeah.
Doing what?
What did he do?
He
What
was
he do?
working in a bakery.
In a bakery.
In
worked for-
Springfield?
In Springfield, yes.
Yeah,
And
Barn-
he came to Springfield because
Yeah.
his brothers were already
Yeah.
in Springfield. That was
Who were the brothers, John?
Willie
the brothers is Willie Mackler
and Morris
Morris
and Harry Mackler
and Harry.
Yeah.
in
Just 2 brothers? Or?
no,
Morris.
3.
Morris.
Morris Mackler.
Then there was Silver. We say Silver was his.
And Mary Silver was his sister.
Mary was a sister.
Mary
In-
Silver?
Yes, and what's the woman? Her
Bagel?
Jewish name is Rachleah,
Rachleah.
but then, yes.
Well, he
So
was,
Schwartz.
that was really, yeah,
Schwartz,
Schwartz, yes, yeah.
So you had 3 uncles and 1 aunt on your father's side.
Yes, yeah.
And they were already. Now,
No,
how did
2
they?
aunts.
Are you writing down?
Well, they came to the United States. You know, that time was no war. They just had the money to go down there. It wasn't that time too expensive to go down there. And they even
To
went
go
down there.
to where?
To the United States.
It wasn't expensive.
Well, well, I mean, probably for them it was expensive then because money was much harder to get. But,
But they
compared
had
to now,
enough. And
yeah.
how did they pick Springfield?
He came to Springfield because Mary Silver, she was the first one that got married. She was a very pretty girl, lady, if you remember. She was a very beautiful
Yeah,
woman.
I have a picture of her.
Move over here so when they're talking, they're looking here, and you're much closer to them. You're not in the picture at all.
All right. But I want you out of the picture. All right.
And
So she married.
She married her husband, and she came to she was a young girl when I think she was not even about 17. And she got married to her husband, Silver.
In the Ukraine.
No.
Oh, in the United States.
She came in the United States, they got married. I guess he has family, here, I don't know. I had a brother here, I know.
Sam Silver.
Yeah,
So I don't
in
have
the way, but my father worked in the Bond Bakery. His brother was the foreman of of Dexter Bakery, Bond Bread.
He was a very good cake master.
Your father?
No,
The Silver.
Silver now.
And
So he had a good job there in Dexter. They call it Bun Bread. That time it was Dexter's.
I'm surprised they folded up after Bond Bread, because at one time in that bakery was so immaculate, unbelievable. And then one time I went to visit Wonder Bread. It was filthy in there. They remember their hands. In the Bond Bakery, they wore white gloves, and they covered up.
The floor was, you could eat out of the floor.
That's
All
a
right,
show.
but getting back to when, did you all come over together on the same
Yes,
boat?
except my sister, except Rose. My sister Rose, she was the oldest, and she had a child already, and she had to wait for the visa. So she had to go back, stay more. She went and stood with her in-laws. And then later on, when she got the visa, she came over
But
here.
you came with your mother.
Yeah.
You all came together. Your
Yeah.
father sent you enough money,
Yeah.
so you all came together.
And when-
then you go to Ellis Island? Did you land
No,
in Ellis?
we landed in Philadelphia. We didn't come to Ellis Island.
What year did you come?
1921.
And when I looked at the window there, I seen some black people. I never seen any in my life. And I see so many black people. I said, gee, I don't know.
Well, the first time you saw black
people there
was in Belgium.
Yeah.
Belgium?
They worked on the boats,
And I was working and I looked at the window and said, gee, that's like I see black people walking around. There's no black people in Russia.
At all.
No.
Do you remember anything about the boat ride?
Oh, yes.
Oh, I was sick all the way through.
The
I was
the
sick
face-
all the way through. And he didn't mind it so
No,
much.
not at all. I was sick for about a day or 2 days, that's all.
Oh, I was sick
Yeah.
Well,
constantly.
were you in the steerage, or you had better accommodation?
Well,
No, we had
Did you have nice?
the same thing, but some people, they can take it.
Well, yeah. How about my father? Was he all right?
He was all right. My mother was all right too. She
When she
minded.
got seasick.
But I was sick constantly. The whole week I was thrown up Constantly.
And when you came over, the only language you knew was Yiddish or
Yiddish. And
Russian too.
and Russian?
Yeah.
Russian, sure.
I'll never forget it. You know, I can forget this thing there. When we came to in New York to take the train to Springfield, so one of the Schwarze came up, picked up all our things. So that time we came here, we didn't know how much to pay him. So my mother she had some dollar bills, you know, because they sent us some money, so she had some dollar bills. So she asked the guy there, she wanted to give him a couple of dollar bills. So there's a Jewish fellow come up and he says, no, $1 is enough. And I'll never forget it. God damn it, that poor guy, you know, he had so many bundles to put it in there. You remember that or not? You should give him a $5 bill. But we didn't know about the money because my money there, we were small, but my money had the money, and she didn't know how much money to give him. So it happened, the Jewish fellow came up and he spoke to us, you know, because there's a lot of Jews. So he told him, he says, no, only $1 is enough.
I want to ask you a question. My mother sold the house got Russian money, right?
Yeah.
So what happened to Russian money? She changed
it in Poland, in Warsaw. They changed it to American dollars.
Oh, to American dollars. So she had American
I think
dollars.
they had to pay $5 to 5 ruble for $1.
I see.
Yeah.
Where did you get the boat to come over?
In Belgium.
In Belgium. From Warsaw, we went to Belgium. You know, there we see the thing about. We sat on the boat, but about a week or 2 weeks before she went. I don't know why she was so long there.
Oh, we had it being Belgium they used to call it. Oh gee, I forgot the name of the word. That you have to be there to make sure.
Like a waiting period.
No, the state, they checked us by doctors, make sure we're healthy.
Like quarantine?
Quarantine.
Yeah.
That's the word.
Yeah. And I'll never forget it when I've seen a color fellow there. There's a lot of color fellows working there, fighting there, and he come the ships. So I did first time, so I went down there with a couple more kids. We went to him. He got scared. He was running away. We were running after him. I never seen a black man in my life. So we just want to see how he is. But he got scared. He was running like hell. And we were running after him. Yeah, but when I came to Slovenia, I said, geez, it's Slovenia.
They studied geography, naturally. In geography, they call them Negri.
I'll never forget it, so many years ago. Called a guy was running away. He thought we were going to hurt him. Because over there, he was an American guy, but he was working like some on the ships or someplace.
Sure. So, after all of your brothers and sisters, everyone was over here. Did you have cousins or aunts and uncles who had decided to stay behind, or did everyone come over?
Well,
no.
That's
my father's children came up to this country.
My father had one brother left there, but he had about 4 children there, 5 children.
And they all stayed. They didn't. None came.
No, in Europe, they left to Argentina. Some of them.
I don't know.
Yes, 2 left to Argentina.
Which brother was this?
Oh, my
his name is Yechiel, like my brother's name, you know. But his name.
His name was Yanko.
Yanko.
Yeah.
Oh, my father's
Yeah.
Michael.
Yeah.
The father's, yeah,
but he had also a son Yechiel because he
named after the father.
The same after the father, because he was
Oh, it's another thing I want to tell you. That my father and the other boys that were left in Horodiets, they were real brothers. The other ones were half brothers.
Same father.
See, what's the name? My father and their father and this young were real brothers from the mother and from the same father.
Mm-hmm.
But you take.
But then she died and he remarried.
Yeah, that's right.
And that's, you mean, Uncle Morris and Max and
that's
William
right.
are half brothers.
Yeah.
And also, Rachleah is also not a half sister.
Which one? Oh, Rachleah.
Rachleah.
You know them?
Did you, when you were living back in Ukraine, did you know your grandparents? Your father's parents?
No.
You never? There wasn't any.
That's why I'm so mad at myself. I came to this country, and I never asked my father what happened to because his father had brothers, and they moved to South Africa, and they became wealthy. They became wealthy. Remember in Warsaw, their relatives, they sent money to keep the count to South Africa. And they had a woman, a daughter or a sister had an old maid, so wanted to marry her off. So they took his money, they sent him to come to Africa, and they gave it to the sister.
Find a-
Don't you remember?
Yeah.
Had a fight to that.
So you never knew your grandparents?
My mother's parents I knew. How they had them.
And their name was Verona?
Verona's my mother's name.
Verona.
Mother's name is Verona.
And what did your grandparents on your mother's side, what did they do? Where did they come from?
Well, from the Brovitz, they call it, the Brovitz. And they were buying cattle from the farmers and ship it, to the big cities, or they killed some of the, used to buy sheep and they kill it and sell it, mostly for the 40 Jewish families that lived there. They mostly Jews.
See, there was no factories over there, we believe. There was no factories.
No, just farmers.
Just farmers, yeah. I always wanted to go back again, honest. And even now, I went to get him today a haircut. And there's a barber comes from Russia, and he was with Russia about 6 months ago. Even now, he's spent. So I told him, he says, "You can go, Martin. You can go if you want to, because now I can go. I can find my places now by myself."
That's right.
You see, I want to go a long time because I couldn't go. My wife was very sick, and I couldn't leave her. Now she's been away, so
Now you'd like to go, so.
I'll probably.
You can't go by yourself.
Why not?
Well, not
Why can't I
alone.
go?
You'll find somebody
You
to go
can't go
with.
by
I'm a
yourself.
little bit too old too. It's dangerous, to go.
Take John.
I'm a little too old.
Want to take John? He'll go with you. He'll go
Well,
in the
yeah.
summer.
You have several grandchildren who'd probably be interested to go, wouldn't they?
My children?
First of all,
Your grandchildren.
they can speak Russian.
Do you remember
Yeah, but he-
Russian?
Yeah, oh yes, I can.
You can remember, you can
I
speak
remember
it.
each word, but I can speak too good. But I understand it.
So maybe one of them would go with you to Russia?
Yes,
I would let them.
my age is my age will go. Probably I won't be able to come back again. So it'll be too late.
Now, you were telling us before we left your house that before the communists came into control, you, as Jews, weren't allowed to go to school?
No, they had to go hire. We had to hire teachers to teach us Russian and Hebrew. After
The Jewish people always used to hire a man, come down. They used to go to big city and get a man. And this guy used to mostly teachers in Jewish, in Hebrewish, but he also Russian too. Just because we could read Russian. We had Russian.
And
but
Polish? Did you speak Polish?
No, not Polish. No. I understand Polish here, but I can't speak. There's some Polish people in our place. Now there was a school there.
We didn't speak Russian yet because the Russians, my mother spoke Russian, half and half, you understand each other. And I could understand Russian, but I never spoke it. But if they speak, I could understand it. I'm just a little kid because we had Polish people to talk to. But why you want to finish? Yes, the question. I wonder why you asked.
We were talking about how you learned and going to school.
We had hired our own teachers.
We used to hire teachers. And here I'll tell you a little story. We always hire teachers and teachers. When the war broke out, and the Polish army was, the German army was coming towards us there, so Russia put a lot of soldiers in our place there, because it isn't too far from Poland there, and they had some cars, the officers. So when the horses sit in the car, you see, get crazy. So once we sit in school, and one guy says, "What was his name? I forgot his name. Who done it? Schmelke here." He says,
"Oh, what's the name?"
He says, "Why does he want to have a question? Why does a horse afraid of the car? But you see the car." He says, "Listen, if you get up in the morning You see your father Spence walk around without your father, won't you get scared? That was a good answer. He was a young fellow.
If you see what? When
He
you
says, if you got up in the morning,
Yeah.
and you see your father Spence walk around without your father, won't you get scared? So that was a good answer. He was a young fella, but he was a teacher, he was smart. I'll never forget it. I'll never forget it.
Well, you know, those days, see, over here, horses walk, cars run. They used to,
yes.
But over there, boy, with the...
No horses, no cars. And we never ever seen the car. I was always looking at the car, see what, you know, it's something nice.
Who was the teacher there? Which one was
I
it?
forgot his name.
I think it was short fellow.
Yes, yeah, I think was his name. I know it was this. But he was a young fella. Because otherwise he would be in the army, you see. But he was under, he would be 21, he would be in the army, you see it. But he wasn't. But he was a smart guy. He always comes to my mind. He says, if you would see your father Spence walking around without your father, would you get scared? That was a good answer.
Closer. Closer, much closer, like Uncle Irving. More.
I don't. You're still completely out of it, John.
Yeah.
Let's
Well,
not.
this is in a way, probably.
No, it's all right. So your father, you said, left in 1913 or
No,
1917?
Oh, he left in 1913.
1913.
So you didn't see him for 8 years?
He went just, more than that, I think.
No, but we saw him in 1921.
So that's 8 years.
8 years,
He was
yeah,
there 8
yeah,
years before
yeah.
you came.
My father was a young man, and he was a strong man because he was working very hard. And he had a big factory there where to make oil.
Oh,
I was always want to ask him where did he get the money to do it. But he passed away, and I forgot about that. I didn't ask him. I had to ask him where did he get the money to do it.
Besides having a windmill, we had a machinery.
The windmill was about a few hours away from us.
Yes.
But to make oil was right in the house. He built a big house, and plus in the back there was like a machine. The farmers used to come down, bring them stuff, and he used to make oil.
So after he left, did you operate all
No,
those?
My mother sold it.
So how did you get by for all those years without your father there?
Because we had the bread we had from the windmill, and we had to see my father sent money, and I suppose during the war, we made a little money. That's all.
Managed.
We managed. That's all. It was a hard life.
Were Jews in the Russian army, or were you not
Oh
allowed?
yes.
To get killed, they sent him there.
Oh yes.
I remember, what's the name? A lot of us Jews come from big cities, and they were pretty big shots in the army. You know, on the telephone and this here, and they went. Some beautiful, handsome people, young, and then when they ran back from the legions, from the Germans.
Yeah.
Boy, hardly any left. We asked where are they? Oh, this one got killed, that one killed. They were educated. They knew how to run the telephone right, and I mean, and gee, my God, they all came. All the most of them perished in the war.
I remember, we had a big people came from Siberia, because we were right near the water.
Oh, yeah.
So they used to come up. So one day I was come out. It was cold outside, winter cold, and the guy, the guy in the middle
was washing himself in snow.
He get away and he washes himself in the. I said, why don't you go to the house to wash it? He says, why? He says, it's too cold here. He says, cold. He says, my kids going swimming in this kind of weather. They come to well, it's always cold there. And healthy people.
They come from Siberia.
From Siberia.
He asked him, he says, we имеем хороший bread. We have very good bread. And we кушаем много. We eat it a lot.
That's right. That's what he says. He said, how can, he says, у нас хлеб дешево, белый хороший, но мы кушаем много. The way he said it, I'll never forget it.
So I don't know if you said this before. As far as you remember, were your parents and grandparents from both your mother and father's side, had they been in that village for several generations?
Yeah.
I never remember.
My mother was a little bit farther up. She was, but
I never
my father was
my parents, my father's parents.
Yeah. You see, we want to ask him some things. We were going to get up, but he passed away. Before we couldn't. I forgot about him. You get older, you come, but he passed away. That's what happened. I always wanted to ask him, how did they build all them places? Where did they get the money to build it? Here. Now I remember this one thing, when he went to the United States, he borrowed money. Whatever there's a fellow selling whiskey from the government, you know, and he liked my father because my father was very honest. So he went and borrowed money from him to go to the United States, and I remember it was $100. So when he came back again, you know, I was a kid, and I see my father sitting there with my mother there, and he's counting the all gold pieces, you know, all gold, like $50, Russian gold, because over there was always gold everywhere. The farmers wanted no paper money. They wanted silver or gold. He had to pay him. He won't buy some from them. So my father, the dummy, borrowed the money, and they gave him $100, and it was all gold. So then I came down, you see this sitting there. So I did that. I didn't pay no attention, but now in my mind, I know what it is this year. That's what it was.
See, even recently, if you notice, the United States did business with Russia, so Russia had a lot of gold, and they bought machinery and everything else very reasonable, because they had a lot of. So then, the United States dropped the value of gold just recently.